Hello, hello. We are live. How are you, everyone? It's me, your girl again, your one and only positivity coach. How y'all doing? Happy Saturday. Can you see me properly? Um, how are y'all doing today? It's been a very rainy week. It's been raining almost like every day where I am right now, and it's all good. It showers of blessing, right? All right. So I just want to talk about things that are prevalent and things that I see on a regular basis. There is no particular trajectory, but I'm just going to talk. Because whenever I have this idea of a particular thing, I feel like coming to share with you guys, and we can learn one or two, and then we can share our thoughts and also have a deeper analogy of the context. That will make us learn more and also practicalize what we have learned. So here I was on the streets of social media. I was scrolling through, excuse me, pardon me. I was on Instagram precisely. Then I saw a post, and that post resonated so much with me. I had to save the post, and I'm still gonna do a YouTube video from that particular post because it was so deep, because it is something I talk about every time. And it is also something I had battled with, and I'm working and growing from it. So this guy had this idea. He was trying to analyze of just an analysis of how people would intentionally attack your personality, attack your person, because there is nothing else to attack. Because it's so clear that you do not want to dwell in their toxicity. Then they would want to ruffle your feathers. In fact, use an instance, or he painted a scenario in the using a courtroom where the different the attorneys trying to defend their clients would try to ruffle each other's feathers just to win a case. So that was what he was trying to address. He said that most times people, be it a relationship, be it a friendship, be it anywhere, would try to ruffle you up if there's nothing else to attack. Maybe you are very good at what you do, you are excellent at your work, you're excellent maybe in your business if you were a business person. And they don't see you falling short anywhere. In order to be that toxic people they are and still feel they need to be happy whilst you're not happy, they would dwell in attacking you, trying to defame you, trying to assassinate your character, trying to tell lies about you, thinking that when you hear those things, you would definitely come at them, because that's what they want. They want you to come at them so you can be in the same murky waters with them, like a pig that they are, join them in the muddy waters. So they are trying to draw you in. They strive always to pull you into their nonsense. And they know because they're telling lies about you, you would naturally want to react. They always and always look for your reaction. When I saw the posts, I smiled. And my typical self, I would always go through the comment section to see what people are saying, to feel people's reactions. And I was surprised, but not really surprised, because I expected that reaction as well. A lady said vehemently that all the things the guy was saying, she agreed with them, but 20% of them she wouldn't agree. That it takes a toll on you when people like clear white lies against you. That it takes a whole lot for you not to react. That she's gonna react. That when they get to the point of telling lies about her, trying to ruffle her unnecessarily, that she has a limit. And that her limit is when lies are told about her falsely. Then at that time, she's gonna pull off her gloves and they're gonna exchange coughs. I found that very hilarious. Still surprised that she was honest enough to talk about it. Then I also wanted to share my thoughts on that. The guy talking was trying to say something very pivotal, which is maintaining your values, sustaining your values. It takes just one incident, just just one action from you, and all the values you've always upheld all through the years. It just takes one action for them to just wash through the drain. Truth is, you are who you are. Except you know who you are, then it will take you just a moment to just lose guard and become the beast that you are. But if you are actually someone that is valued as being positive, if you're someone that doesn't dwell in toxicity unnecessarily, there are things that people will say about you, and your reaction will be very golden. That reaction is one, silence, ignore. Because if you don't ignore, you're going to give in to that reaction they want from you. That reaction of saying, trying to send back your rebuttal, trying to give it back, remove your cup, your gloves, and do punch back. That is what they want. It means that you have stooped low to belong in the dungeon where they are. You see why? It's not necessary. And it will take God to explain to people, bystanders, that this is not who you are. Let me give you an instance. If you are in the markets and of course, you know, some of those traders can be irritating when they're trying to bring you in to buy from them. Some pull you in a very disgusting way. Some even use some nasty words or make some comments that will draw your attention in the name of trying to sell. For some of those open markets, yeah, if you're in that part of the city where you have stuff like that in your market, it happens, but not in the shopping malls, but in the market, the real market square. So it can be very irritating, right? So you can imagine yourself losing your cool to start exchanging words with someone below your one, social status, two, academic standard, three, values. Then you begin to exchange words in the market, in an open space with someone that you don't share the same value with. That person does not care if he or she is caught on camera throwing handcuffs, exchanging fist cuffs with you. They don't care. But you have a personal value that you've always upheld. You don't want to dwell in negativities. But there you are, exchanging words because someone has attacked your personality. Maybe they said something very nasty to you and you wanted to give it back at them. That way, you've loosened your guards and you've washed away the values you've always upheld. And that is what they wanted to bring out of you. That is what they wanted to make people see, that you're not all that. That you're not all that. So, I'm here for us to share. If you have ever had a time, a moment you lost your cool. I used to lose my cool. I had somebody, oh my God, I had a colleague that was always intentionally looking for how to ruffle me up. At the time, I didn't see where she was coming from. I didn't know at the time I hadn't gone through coaching. So I would always give it back to her immediately. As she was dropping her gun, I'll give her back rebuttals. Give her like 1,000 folds. People start seeing me as the antagonist. People start seeing me as the antagonist. So it will not take me to start explaining to make people see who the real antagonist was. But it was becoming draining. At a point, I was like, you know what? I don't give a damn what anybody says. This lady is always trying to attack me, assassinate my character unnecessarily. Hence, I would always react. I want to stand up for myself. But in the way I was standing up for myself was the wrong way. I was standing up for myself in a very aggressive way, and that was what people were seeing. And you know the funny thing? When she attacks me, she does it in a very subtle way. Nobody knows. I'll be the only one that will know. And when I now attack and I start explaining to people, and they are wondering, when did she do that? They didn't see her do it. And I will stand there looking like a fool. I knew what I was talking about. I know what I'm talking about, and I know what I had experienced. So when I begin to explain, it gives me like a mental breakdown, literally. And this person will just be in the corner and look like a victim. At some point, they will even be telling her sorry. That was how bad it was. They'll be telling this person sorry. Oh, sorry. So sorry. Please. It's okay. You can get over this. And I couldn't just get it until I had to go through training to understand that that attitude was narcissism. I never knew what it was. I knew what it was, but I didn't think a human being would deliberately just. I expected narcissists to be people that maybe they are in a I don't know how to explain it. I didn't think I would have a narcissist around me and like very close to me. I never saw it coming. She was a covert narcissist. She kept on triggering me, and she knew the triggers. She knew whenever she attacked my personality, I would react. And she was very good at it. She would just do it in a very subtle way, and she would just run away. Oh my God, it was horrible. And because I'm someone that is vocal, I could express myself to the best of, with the best of me. I wouldn't let her go. I would give it back to her. But I was giving a bad representation of myself. I was giving a bad representation of my personality and my values, because I was letting people see me being cantankerous. I was looking as if I was a cantankerous one. I was the villain, whereas I was the victim. It took some really deep, sensible people in my circle that were in the same circle where I was with this person to know what was going on. They knew. And one of them, thank God for her. Whenever it happens and I share with her, she said, calm down, ignore. It was tough to do. I'm not going to stay here and tell you it was easy. It was really tough to do, to just ignore. But over time, I saw that as I was ignoring, she was losing her energy. She was becoming weak. I said, oh, good, this is working. As I was ignoring, I was disregarding, I was not paying attention to all her tantrums. She was losing her strength. And with time, she became irrelevant to me. I don't even care if she existed or not. So that is how to handle that kind of situation. They want you to react. And when you react, people around will as categorize you as that thing your reaction portrayed. And to be sincere, some people will not be around you again to see the real you. They're only going to see the reaction from you from that kind of action. You see why it's very dangerous to react to toxic people. And you have to be very, very wise to catch it when they are trying to attack you. If you need to leave the environment, please do. Just walk away. Just walk out. Right? But if you can't, if it's somewhere you're confined, you can't leave, just do selective deafness or selective hearing. Just start playing the music or just get engrossed with something else. Get busy with something else. That way, you won't succumb to the temptation of trying to react, because it is so hard not to react. That's the truth. So that is what I just brought here for us to discuss, and I would want us to share it and have a deeper analysis of all the instances like this, because they are everywhere. They're in our homes, they're in our offices, they are everywhere. They're in our clients. Some of our clients are like that. Some of our colleagues are like that. Some of our siblings or spouses are like that. So how do you mitigate not getting involved in that kind of squabble? Because it is also going to drain your own positive energy. Oh my God. But because you're who you are, you're growing in your positive battery charge. You're growing in becoming a better and better person, and you don't want to dwell in negativities. You would find out that they will trigger you more because they're trying to prove a point. Oh, this is the person who said that is value, that is the person that has the best value when it comes to managing emotions and trying to be a positive energy. They will try to portray that angle of you that they want themselves to be, because that's who they are. Just like you trying to become like a devil, like trying to be what the devil is. That's not who you are. But it becomes easy for people that are very evil-minded to do evil things. But if you are not evil-minded, if you are someone that embraces peace all the time, it comes to you like a tough call. And because it's a tough call, don't even bother. There's no point. How much point do you want to keep proving? Really? How much point do you want to keep proving? It is tough. It is tough. And this Saturday, I said, let me bring it up here and let's have a live session and talk about it. And if you have any comments, or if you find this session later on, please look at it, talk about it. Let's see what we can make out of it, because we need it. The world needs us to be more positive. The world is full of strife already. The world is full of a lot of troubles already. Why adding more strife to it? So, as much as you can, do not give out any reaction. Try. Try as much as you can. Just feel like you just heard someone talking to somebody else, not you. Because that's not who you are. The attacks are deliberately trying to defame you, but that's not who you are. Do you understand? Don't try to respond, because what are you going to respond? It is deliberate. What are you going to prove? It is an intentional act. There's no point. It's okay. Whatever they say is fine. You know who you are. And be good. Go out there. Be the positive charge. Let everybody around you feel the positive energy. That is who you are. I charge you to do that. Until I see you again on the next live. Bye-bye. How does it end? Are you sure you want to stop? Okay. Okay, son. Thank you.